Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the XNS Radio Podcast. Today we are back at it again. Brand new episode. It's been a while. I don't remember what happened last time. At some point, I was supposed to do a podcast episode with Jason and Cadence, but uh, things kind of happened where we didn't get to do it together. We were all there, and we all said, "Hey, why don't we go ahead and do this?" But we didn't, because one of them left like 5 minutes later. And yeah, that was sad. But, oh well. We're back here again. I'm gonna try and do more of these, really. So last time I played UFC 3. Now I'm here doing UFC 4. Now, I know you'll say, just get the Anchor app and put this on Spotify. Uh, hmm, hmm, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if I really want to do that, but okay. Just leave me, record this, camera down, and then just leave it blank, or if I have the space, put an image over it. Yeah, everyone, I hope that you all enjoy this episode. Nothing special really happened, really. Um, can you all hear my controller? It's really loud. uh, yeah, basically all that's happened recently is that, I just fell in love with someone. It turned out to be a hoe, but okay. I guess that happens. Oh geez, this man died. Oh, he's legit dead. That's okay. Yeah, but that happens sometimes. Sometimes you just fall in love with the hoe. At least I didn't spend no diamonds on this hoe. Only iron. Only thing is she had the durability of gold. I can't believe these people. But oh well, it happens, I guess. The Instagram has been doing pretty good. Made a couple of new friends since the last time I did an episode of this. Lots of things happen in the world, really. Since the last time I've done one of these episodes, I think everybody was still going places and there was no virus or anything, but now there is. And now I'm doing this again. And yeah. A lot of people started a podcast because of Corona and everything. It's pretty funny. I had one before Corona, but I never really did. I think I started it back in December or something. I believe this is episode 4. But I do work from home now. They sent a Chromebook to my house with the flash drive. I didn't know my email and password to sign into the Chromebook because the way how they have it set up, it forces you to use the school email because it's like the blank line and then it has at. And instead of Gmail or anything, it's the school's custom email domain. it's bad. Then again, I would never want to cross my like Google stuff with school because I don't want to do that ever because they could probably access my stuff and go through it. Crap. They could manage my channel and stuff and be like, "Whoa, Evan, you said bad word here. We must remove this video." Well, no, because it's my video that I made with my stuff and put on to my account. But then again, the school probably wouldn't be smart enough to go through my crap like that. But if they were, they would most definitely would try to like remove my crap. And I would be very angry and be like, "This is illegal. Hey, YouTube, can you like put my stuff back?" And YouTube being YouTube would either ignore me or be like, actually, we don't have such a power to do such a thing. Which is a lie, because they do. It's like with Leafy, he had a bunch of his videos removed by a hacker, and YouTube put them back up, just they had to rename them. Because whatever videos were already there, they had some name that the guy changed it to, but then the other videos had the same name, and he had to change them back. And he has like a bunch of videos. I think I have more videos than Leafy, but he had to do a lot of things. And now Leafy, he's just milking Pokemon stuff. It started with like this content thing that was basically like Content Cop, but the new version of it. And now it's a bunch of stuff. It went to like Content Nuclear War, Content Fallout, Content Winter War. I don't know. Oh yeah, Content Winter, and then just recently he released Content something I don't know. He's just really he's just milking it for the views and stuff. And if I were Leafy, I would do the same thing too, because it's YouTube. And oh boy, we need that watch time. If we don't get that watch time, oh god, what are we supposed to do? How do we make ad revenue? How are we supposed to get 80,000 ads on our video? Like, the way how YouTube is, it's insane. Like, instead of just having a bunch of ads, like, instead of putting, like, double ads, ads at the beginning of the video, ads at the end of the video, like, a whole bunch of, like, double mid-roll ads, why not just go back to the normal amount where, like, there was, like, an ad sometimes at the beginning, and then usually, like, two mid-roll ads, and then sometimes one at the end, and then just pay the people more. Just pay the people more and let them have less ads so that people actually watch the stuff. Like, my god. Used to, there were never that many ads, but then YouTube was like, no. YouTubers will get paid barely anything so that we can stuff a whole bunch of ads to make it look like they're getting paid so much. But really, they're not. Because we're YouTube and we like stealing money from its creators. It's like the thing with Fortnite and Apple and also Google Play. Because, like, Google Play's also joining in on this too. Basically, Fortnite added a backdoor to where you can pay Epic directly for V-Bucks, and if you had a creator code, then more money would go to the creator that you're supporting. The way a creator code works, I'm pretty sure it's like every, I think like 100 V-Bucks or 1,000 V-Bucks or something, they get paid I think like every 100 V-Bucks they get $1 or something like that. Something around that. And with YouTube, it's every what like 1,000 ad views. Every 1,000 ad views, you get $250, but YouTube takes 25% of that. I think it was either 25% or like 15 something. I think 25%. So really, you get like $100 or some crap for every 1,000 ad views. The thing is, if you're just like a small channel, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, I think. Something around that, and like 10,000 views or something. I think it was like you have to have 1,000 views and then like 1,000 subscribers. I know you have to have 1,000 subscribers, but I'm not sure about how many views you have to have before you can monetize your channel. But then even if you do uh, monetize your channel, you have to have some sort of like a Visa card or uh, some sort of bank card or a PayPal setup to even receive the money. So if you're like me, where like you're not old enough to have that, then like the money has to like go to like your mom's account or some crap. And my mom most likely would not accept that because she'd just go like, "Oh, this is a scam." I mean, it is YouTube, so you're not wrong, but also it's not really a scam. It's legit getting money, but it also kind of is a scam because you don't really get as much as you really should for putting in the hard work of being a creator. For me, I don't really put that much work into like making the content because how I make the content, I like doing it like this. But like there's some guys who like really put in a whole lot of work to make something that people will enjoy. Me, I just set up a camera and just record, and sometimes, only sometimes, if the video's like not that long, I go through and I'll put in like some pictures or text or like some background music because I have the space to. But if I don't have the space to, because it's like a really long video, then I'm starting to get into this thing where like I'll like take like a small clip from the video and like put some like text or music over it. Because I did that, I'm starting to do that for like my Instagram. So like say I record like a half-hour long Fortnite video, like I did, and just came out like yesterday. Uh, well, yesterday for me, for you guys, like 2 days ago. I'm planning to put in this on out on like Saturday or something. But yeah. So for today, I have a new song coming out, but for you guys, it would be yesterday, unless you're watching this sometime in like the far future in which you discovered this channel. So I have two channels. My main channel is XNS Brand, and then this is XNS Radio, where the podcast goes. Probably questioning why not just put the podcast on your main channel. Well, I would, but I don't know. I just need content that people would actually watch on there. And this channel, it's not really something that I care about, really. I mean, I do enjoy making the podcast, recording it, and then just uploading it. There's not really that much else to do for it. And I was like, hey, XNS Radio Podcast. It's like I wanted a podcast and I didn't know how to put it on Spotify. Now I know that I can just download an app called Anchor and I can just put it on Spotify and also get paid off of it or whatever. But like I don't have any form of card, like digital card, whatever, that I can have money be put onto. But whenever I do, I'll try it out. In fact, I might try Anchor sometime this weekend and see if I can actually do something with it. Like if I can actually put a podcast on Spotify without having to have like a license or some kind. Because they said supposedly you don't need to have a license with Spotify to put a podcast up. You can just use Anchor. They'll put it up there for you and they'll pay you money because something. I think like because like the podcast that I listen to, they have like a mid roll where like it'll just be like middle of the video, and it'll be the person that I was listening to be like, "This podcast is sponsored by," and I'll be like, "Okay." So for me, I guess I just have to do the sponsorship part thing if I can get one. I don't know what you have to do to be eligible. It's probably something where like you have to have like over a certain amount of viewers or well, I guess listeners, which most likely I won't have. But I could. You never know. It's quarantined and people will do literally almost anything for entertainment these days. Such as the new show that's coming out September 9th on Netflix, Cuties. Uh, the thing with Cuties is that people are wrong about it because like, I'm not a pedophile or anything, but like it was made in by a French guy and the plot not the plot but like the reason of making it was to show how like even 11-year-old girls these days are being sexualized because over there the trailer and like the way how you could perceive it and everything was so much more different than how it was in America, and even the cover art was different too. So like if you watch it over there, it's portrayed as how like even 11-year-old girls can be sexualized and they are and stuff. And it had a different cover art too, but then you watch the American version, which is what Netflix made. Netflix took scenes from the movie to make it look like it was a movie about sexualizing girls that are 11, and even the cover art was that too, because Netflix made the cover art. But the original cover art, which you can only find for the EU version, and the trailer, which is the EU version, is completely different. Like, completely different. It does use some scenes from the Netflix version. Well, that's because it's the same movie, just different areas, but the movie trailer over there in EU is completely different than the United States version. So, no, it is not a movie about sexualizing 11-year-old girls. It is a movie about showing how 11-year-old girls can be sexualized. Just the Netflix version of the trailer is really bad because they don't know how to make stuff without something being sexualized because, well, it's Netflix and every character in a Netflix show has to be gay and have sex with a pig because that's character development. I don't know what's wrong with Netflix. They're just really stupid. In fact, most of America is just stupid, but that's besides the point, really. Not really, though, because Netflix is American, I think. I mean, obviously, it's worldwide, but I'm pretty sure it was founded in America. If not, it's probably China, to be honest. Almost everything just comes from China. The labels that say made in China are made in a completely different country. I think they're made in like Mongolia or something, is where the made in China labels are made in. So, really, so like is it really made in China if the label's not made in China? These are top 10 questions that Eminem is afraid to diss and scientists are afraid to find out the truth for. But yeah. that's really about all. This podcast was pretty much just a rant on like what's been happening recently, and then kind of how YouTube is trash, which it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, YouTube is a good platform, great content. You can find about whatever you want, really, except for porn. If you want a platform that can give you whatever you want and porn, then just go to Reddit. Reddit has lots of it. Like, a lot. So, yeah, that's about all. And there's also the little rant about how Cuties was actually not about sexualizing 11-year-old girls. It's about how they can be sexualized and are. But Netflix was dumb and made the American trailer very stupid. Because Netflix is bad at their job. Which honestly they are. Like, and they have the "Are you still watching?" feature. I'm pretty sure they removed it because they said we know that like you have nothing better to do or something. Honestly, you do have something better to do than watching Netflix. You honestly really do. But yeah, YouTube, okay platform, great content. It's just the way how it treats its content creators is very poor. Like in my opinion. Then again, there's really no platform that can truly support content creators like in the most fairest way possible because the company needs to make money itself, obviously. So that's that. It's like Twitch. Twitch is probably like almost the best way to for content creators to be treated fairly, but it's not 100% completely there because obviously Twitch needs to make money. Because like whenever you donate money to a person, to a streamer, the money doesn't go straight to the streamer like it does, but like uh, there's like 20% or something, 15% I think. It's not as greedy as like Apple and Google Play are with apps, but it is a fair amount to take. And so I get it that like Twitch, they need money, but I think they should take no more than like 10%. Because like someone thinks that they're directly supporting their favorite creator, but then Twitch is like, oh wait, I gotta take some of that money for myself too. Like I see Twitch needs to take no more than like 10% in there, and then they'll be good. Because the content creators will earn more, they'll be happier, and then obviously they'll do more content on that platform and get the platform even more like lively and like full of people. And Twitch already is very active, but then if they did that, then streamers would most likely be more active on Twitch, and then viewers would most likely be more active on Twitch, and then most likely they'll be getting more traffic, therefore like getting more revenue and stuff. So if I had my own content creator platform, whatever, where like you can stream, upload videos, pictures, make like posts about stuff, but the main bit of it all is like uploading videos and streaming. Of course, with like some added focus to picture uploads, but not that much on like post and stuff. And then if we had our own system, kind of like Instagram with its stories, but then kind of we're like, but then with those stories, you're kind of just focusing on like the filters, with a little bit of a focus on like the like where like it's just like a black screen or like whatever color that you want, and then like some text over it with a little focus on that for like gifs and crap. So it's really balanced out, kind of like how like Instagram stories are. Like this sounds like just some mashup of like YouTube and Instagram, which honestly it kind of is. But the main point of it is, it's like the videos and stuff. Like the videos is like the main point, but everything else would be like very balancedly looked over for. Just the main part is like the streaming and uploading videos. We would have our own streaming OBS or whatever it's called, so you can do that. And I would take, like, whenever first starting up, I would do 15% of income. I would take from the streamers. Like all streamers that own income, I'd take 15% from them is what I would do. And then once I have generated enough money for myself and then for the business, I would lower it down to 10%. And if everything is still going all good, and we're still able to keep everything up and keep everything looked over, the devs are being fairly paid, the content creators are happy with the tools they're provided, and everything works well enough for them that they want to keep making the content and stuff, then I'll see about lowering it down to 8% and then maybe 5%. And then go no lower than that. And then whenever we are getting into times of need, I would bump it back up to 10%, but go no more than that. And then if things start going down, where like there was a lot more activity and stuff, and then a lot more people were joining the platform and were asking for new features and stuff, and the devs want a bit more pay grade, then I would introduce new forms of advertisements. Because obviously I'm going to have like the advertisements off on the side where like how websites have those website links with ads. Like obviously we just have Google ads just running over the page, ad spots and crap. But then we'll start introducing like mid rolls and stuff. And then for live streams, we would have a mid roll. It would tell you when in a certain amount of time there's going to be an ad, and then like you can choose to delay the ad, but you can't cancel it. So, and that would be a pretty neat system that I think Twitch could do, where like streams will have ads on them, and then the creator, like the money, 75% of the money will go to Twitch because like the ads are there for the company's purpose. 75% will go to Twitch. The rest will go to the creator. So obviously the creator isn't getting that much, but considering that he has this just added in with all the other ways he can make money, it's pretty good. Like Twitch will take 75% of that, and the creator will take the rest from the ad. What it is, the ad will just be in the stream. They can set up when it happens. Obviously, it'll be set up automatically, but then as the stream starts going, then the creator, they can take like when the ad happens, and they can kind of like just move it to like a different point in the video. So that's all. Hope you all enjoyed. Uh, I should have enough space to make this video with a picture over it instead of a black screen. So yeah, goodbye.